last night, Jaxson Dart and the Philadelphia Eagles put out some really good film, and I wanted to come in and break it down for you. I've been watching it for a little bit. I'm like, yeah, I got to make a video on this dude because he made some really smart plays in this football game. It just looked really electric, okay? Now, the first thing we notice on this play is they're playing a two-eye safety look, okay? So the first thing a quarterback looks at post-snap are these safeties. Now, there's some times when these safeties are both going to drop back into, halves. There's other times where this guy would drop into a mid-read and this guy would drop into a midfield close, whether it's in a zone or if it's man coverage, right? But these two safeties are the two things that we're really looking at on this specific play. So, as we drop back in the pocket, the first thing that we notice is this safety, right? He kind of bites up. This safety is actually going towards the middle of the field, okay? And he's in a straight back pedal. So what this does, and let's keep in mind, we got like a stop and go down this right side. Now, because this guy is dropping back, but not totally dropping back like way over there, we got to be careful with the ball placement. As we drop back, we read that deep safety and we say we have room over here, but we cannot lead this down the field. If we lead him too far down the field, this safety will be able to make a play on the football. Okay, so let me move my screen here. So what he does is he high points it, but doesn't put too much air under it, right? He puts it right where he is, and his receiver makes a big time play. Now, if you lead this 5, 6, 7, 8 yards down the field, this is a potential pick or a hospital ball where he gets destroyed. It is a great ball by Jaxson Dart. I love how he doesn't lead him down the field into that safety. I mean, dude, these are the plays that people just don't talk about. Great job by Jaxson Dart. Looks like right here they come out in 20 personnel. And then they run a 5-man scat slide left, man-to-man right. And just do a really good job at protecting for the most part. Let's go, man. Love that play. Also, the quarterback scramble for a touchdown. This play was nasty. As we drop back, right, we're sliding the offensive line besides the left tackle to the right. We got that man-to-man to the left here. Now, as we see some of these guys turn their back away from the quarterback, point A right here, and then point B, C, right? These guys are in man-to-man coverage, clearly. So, as we step up in this pocket, that's, really getting beat everywhere. You got pressure off the strong side, pressure off the weak side, pressure off the A-gap. He avoids all of it. Now, because it's man coverage, these guys just can't leave the wide receivers. So you're going to see him act like he's going to take this thing left, and then boom! I mean, looking like a running back out here, the way he changes directions, manipulates a great linebacker in Zach Bond, one of the best linebackers in football from last season, and takes that for a touchdown. These are the plays that make Jaxson Dart explosive and really unpredictable for the most part. Great job. That is one of my favorites right there. Do me a quick favor, guys. Hit the like button if you haven't already done so yet. If we get enough likes on this video, we will be posting a part 2 of the defense. Abdul Carter, Brian Burns, whoever you guys want to see, let me know in the comments down below. But also, subscribe to the channel. It is free, doesn't cost anything, and we got you guys covered throughout the entirety of this year, man. I love the new Giants team with Jaxson Dart at quarterback, and you could tell so does Brian Daboll. So I want to post a lot more videos going forward. Another great read here by Jaxson Dart. We are going to get a post route down the middle of the field here. We're going to get a crosser over the middle. We're going to get a deeper crosser. And then from there, we're going to play fake to the running back out into the flats. We're going to be on a chip and release with the tight end over the middle of the field. And what I really want to showcase to you guys is their ability to take away this deep safety with the post, kind of opening up the middle of the field, and because the running back's out in the flats, linebacker picks that up. He drops back to the middle of the field, but this ends up working out perfectly, right? Again, as we drop back in the pocket, 5-man scat, slide right, man-to-man on the left side. Now, as we're crossing the field, you're going to see 7 slowly stagger, right? Slowly freeze up right there. Boom. Just enough for Wan'Dale Robinson to create a little bit of separation, and then look at the anticipation by Jaxson Dart here to get this ball out right as Theo Johnson and Wan'Dale Robinson are crossing each other. He's not even open yet, but the ball is already about to come out, leads him open. It's a little bit behind. I want this ball to be a little bit towards the sideline more, just because I don't want Ringo. If Ringo was looking at the ball, he might have been able to get his hands on it for a PBU, but not bad, not terrible. Again, ball placement could have been a little bit better, but in terms of a read, yeah, you'll take that every single day of the week. The mechanics are there for Jaxson Dart. Week 6 of the NFL season is officially here, and we have a pretty good Thursday night football game with rookie quarterback Jaxson Dart taking on one of the best defenses in football in the Philadelphia Eagles. And with that opportunity is a chance to win over 1,000 X hour money. And the best place to do that is Sleeper. And I'm going to show you why I'm going to put myself in a position to potentially do that this week. Before we get into it, look at this, right? If you use my promo code DUBS, they're going to give you a 100% match deposit right away up to $100. So if you put in 100, they're going to give you 100. If you put in 50, they'll give you 50. I mean, honestly, you should do it for that alone. Now, the first thing I want to look at is Saquon Barkley. Coming off a slower game, I think he goes more than 78.5 rushing yards because the Giants rank 29th in the NFL when it comes to stopping the run. They allow like 5.3 yards per carry. Saquon Barkley is going to smash that. I'm also going to take Jaxson Dart, and I'm going to go more than 150 passing yards. I feel like they're going to be playing from behind, so I don't mind that at all. A.J. Brown, I feel like he has struggled recently. More than 40 receiving yards isn't too bad. I also do like Theo Johnson as well. And let's see, what do I want to do with Theo Johnson? I guess we can only go touchdowns right now. I'm not going to do that. Wan'Dale Robinson, 25 yards more than. I think that's fair. And if we leave it at that, that is 20 to win 60. Not bad at all. I mean, again, it's not going to 1,000x my money, but it's safe. I think it's fair. But guys, use promo code DUBS. And you'll get a 100 match on your first deposit if you haven't already done so. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. It's currently operational in about 25 different states. So check out Sleeper today if you haven't already done so. Okay, another really good play. Again, he turns nothing into something so much. It is unbelievable. We're going to get a fake little bubble here. We're going to get a crossover in the middle of the field. This actually is wide open. If we had a little bit more time in the pocket, we're going to get an out route over here. I believe we have a clear route to the bottom side, but I'm not too sure. This is all we need to really focus on right here. So as we drop back in the pocket, we are going to kind of feel pressure off the edge once again. Look at him step up, avoid the initial contact. Now, right here, if we had a little bit of time in the pocket, dude, look at Theo Johnson. He is wide open. Wide open. Like, this might be a touchdown play. Probably not, but a big-time pickup at the very, very least. However, he acts like he's going to run this way. And again, look at Theo Johnson. Guy is on the ground. It is wide open. If he saw this, whoa, okay? But it doesn't matter. You know why? Because right here, he's going to act like he's going to run left, okay? So, boom, he goes this way, realizes, you know what, I'm going to turn back the other way. But what this does alone is usually when a quarterback gets outside the pocket, these defenders start trending back in that direction. So, this, Andrew Makuba, this safety is supposed to be manned up with Wan'Dale Robinson, but as he sees Jaxson Dart kind of get outside the pocket, he freezes. Now he leaves his man wide open as well, and now we find Wan'Dale with space to make a move after the catch. Boom, makes a miss, gets up the sideline, and then walks in for a touchdown. Beautiful job by not only Jaxson Dart, but Wan'Dale Robinson, never giving up on the route. I mean, he does a little bit. You see him kind of slow down to the top side when he realizes Jaxson Dart's, run the other way, and then boom, he's back, right? Great job. Jaxson Dart, again, turning nothing into something is becoming normal. I wanted to show you some third downs because here's a really good one where I believe it's 3rd and 6, and we're going to be running just a stop route right at the marker. Now, we do understand that there is a safety over here. So the first thing Jaxson Dart is going to look at with this play is that safety. Once he sees him move from right to left, right, kind of moving upwards, we know we're throwing this comeback route because the DB's back is turned from the quarterback, so he doesn't know when, where, if the ball is ever coming at all. So we throw this ball with anticipation. Look at the ball is coming out right now, guys, and look at Low Jordan Humphrey. His back is still turned. He hasn't even broken on his route yet. That is anticipation from Jaxson Dart. Right when he turns around, the ball is literally halfway there, and he makes a great grab and gets up the field for a 9-yard pickup, first down. Great throw there by Jaxson Dart. Doesn't have to be a great throw. You know, it doesn't have to be a 30, 40-yard pickup for it to be a great throw. This is perfect. The 9-yard pickup, take what the defense gives you, but this time take a little bit of anticipation with it. Beautiful job by Jaxson. Another great throw here. Another third down. We're getting another stop route, but we have outside leverage, or I guess I should say the inside, or the DB has inside leverage, which means his inside foot is on the inside shoulder of the wide receiver, basically giving you the outside. However, this is another 3rd and 4. We need to pick up 5-6 yards in this play. Now, as we drop back, we're noticing the off coverage, and we love the off coverage. We're going to take this. It's got to be a quick throw. Turns, fires. Now, where does this ball need to be? It needs to be on the outside shoulder, because this DB is going to come back down into the inside, the outside or inside shoulder. Jesus, I'm all over the place. So, outside shoulder ball, beautiful job. That is a perfect throw from Jaxson Dart, and enough for the first down. That is perfect. Again, outside shoulder, rips it in there quick. Doesn't have to look at anything else. He notices the off coverage. That's where he's going. I guarantee you, at this point in time, that's where he's going with the football. He knows where he's going with the football. Turn, fire. Nasty. Nasty throw. Okay, one more play we'll really break down here. Again, if you want a part 2, let me know. We're going to swing out to the running back here. We're going to get kind of like a stop over the middle. We're going to get an out. We're going to get a go or clear out to the top side. And then we're going to get a dig off the weak side. Now, obviously, coming out in 12 personnel, 1 running back, 2 tight ends on the field. This is going to be such a great under pressure anticipation throw, because off the strong side, you're going to see a little bit of pressure coming off from that right tackle. So as this happens, all we're doing really quickly is reading. And look at Andrew Makuba here. As he bites down, Theo Johnson does a great job. Look at the head swivel, right? Acts like that the head goes inside for just a second. Boom. Now, what does that do? It creates this guy to bite down in the wrong direction. Unbelievable job by Theo Johnson. And then under pressure, able to anticipate this route being open, puts it on the money. Great throw, and allows the guy to turn up the field and pick up an extra 10 yards on this thing, man. 22-yard pickup there from Jaxson Dart to Theo Johnson. Gotta love it. This team dominated the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles team, now 2-4 on the year. They're coming, man. They had a chance to win last week, but they got to keep stacking W's now. So hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, turn on post notifications for more of these videos. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.